So yeah, the premise of this is basically Hugh Jackman plays Mike Sardina, aka Lightning, and Kate Hudson as Claire Sardina as Thunder. And he's a Neil Diamond interpreter. He's not quite a I do the same thing as like an Elvis impersonator or anything like that. He takes Neil Diamond music and then reinterprets it or adds a new flair to it. And yeah, and then he meets Kate Hudson's character Claire Sardina, and they just instantly just like lights. They even open for if I remember correctly, I think Pearl Jam. Yeah, they open in it. Says either, but yeah, they go from concert to concert. They have their first bad first gig, and they open Lightning and Thunder, and it's about them getting married and the different having to run a cover band while also because he's a divorced dad and she's a divorced woman, and so they have kids from their previous relationships and getting them getting them together and their different struggles and the different lives and the ups and downs. And it's a very conventional movie, but what I really liked about this movie is it has a lot of heart. This is a movie that Hollywood really used to make. They used to make kind of these like nice kind of feel good movies, but also were well done, well shot. I mean, Hugh Jackman is just a charming dude. He's a great actor. I think Kate Hudson does a great job with him. I think they have really good chemistry in this as well. And a lot of the supporting cast has a lot of helps a lot too. But it's the movie is on their shoulders, and I think they absolutely have it. I think that this movie is honestly one of the despite coming pretty late in the year, I really enjoyed this one. It's maybe not the best movie. There are some issues, a little bit of pacing issues. I thought some of the and if you're not into some gospel, mixing of gospel or mixing of Neil Diamond songs, you may not have a good time. But if you're willing to give it a shot, I think you actually have a pretty good time with this one.
Mm, okay. And you mentioned the supporting cast. I saw in
Mhm.
the movie you got Michael Imperioli.
Oh
He's in
yeah,
here. You also got
yeah. He's Mike Imperioli. He plays a Buddy Holly impersonator.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he starts it off and then he becomes a guitarist.
And then you got Fisher Stevens who's in there.
Yeah, they have
Uh,
Mustafa Shakir also. He
mm,
plays James Brown impersonator. Yeah, they
hmm,
they they go all into that. Yeah, even his manager is his dentist in the movie.
mm, okay.
Yeah.
Does this movie kind of hinge on whether you like Neil Diamond, you like his music?
Yeah, a lot of the performances do have it, but even if you don't like Neil Diamond so
Mm,
much, they reinterpret his music so much in ways that even if you didn't like the original versions, they kind of take a spin with it that it almost becomes its own music. It just has his lyrics and similar tone. So if you maybe didn't like his style of performing it, it does give something as it gives something a little bit new. Uh, but yeah, honestly, I really surprisingly enjoyed it. I went into this and I was worried I was going to kind of it was going to be a little more cliche, and there are cliche moments in it, but the chemistry between him and Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson really just elevates this thing, and I really like this. The script's pretty fair. It ended up impressing me with it's a kind of movie we don't get as much anymore, which is very feel good and very charming.
mm, okay, nice. Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, yeah.
So what would be your rating
Oh
there?
man, I'm gonna give. I'm torn between a high tune in and a low peak. Honestly, this is a really solid movie. I'm gonna give it with a high tune in. Honestly, I think if
Mm,
you're a big Neil Diamond fan or you like those guys, I think this could be easily. I completely understand if you say it's peak, but I think just for the movie itself, the techniques, there is a some small flaws here and there, cliche moments here and there. It completely captures what it was trying to do. It does it really well, and it's a really nice feel good movie. I can't recommend it enough as a high tune in. Check it out in theaters while you still can, and once it gets on streaming or Blu-ray or what have you, go check it out.
Yeah, I think it's still showing in theaters. Maybe people can catch it.
Yeah,
Still
yeah, go
showing in
check it
theaters.
out.
Okay, nice. Okay, that's good to hear. There, high tune in, low peak for you for Song Sung Blue there